I'm in a dancing mood. Uh, uh, uh. Hi guys, welcome to Sunday Chat. How are you all doing? So guess who is dancing today? I am dancing, and guess why I'm dancing? I'm dancing because I am not feeling well at all. However, the show must go on. I feel coming down with something, and I hope it's not gonna last a long time, because when you have work to do, you have work to do. Are you guys hearing me? Yes, I think the sound is right on now. Okay, Dr. Sunny, are you live on the show now? Yes, I am. Live, live. Now, someone told me that you were in the hospital, so I'm surprised to see you on the chat. Anyway, we'll talk about that. And Crane, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Now, guys, as you can see, the topic, how to get glowing skin on a budget. Now, this is basically what our show is all about, having a nice, clean, clear, glowing skin without having to spend a lot. Now, for me, I tend to use a lot of natural products, and this is what the show is all about. Now, there's a lot of people who think that even though I do natural stuff, it's still a little bit pricey, and I tend to get those emails every day. You use all these expensive oils, and you use all these expensive, portion stuff and all of that goodness that we cannot afford. So, where I'm going to actually tell you how you could take care of your skin on a budget, how you could take care of your skin if you cannot afford to buy some of the oils and stuff that I used on the channel. So I'm going to go right in your kitchen. I'm going to, just dissect the kitchen pantry and tell you stuff that you could use, everyday stuff that you could use to get basically the same result and go about your business looking radiant. Having glowing skin and looking nice don't mean that you have to be rich. I had a conversation with someone recently, and we were talking about women in their 50s that look really and truly amazing, like amazing. And I was hitting on some names, apparently the person just assumed that all those names were celebrities, but they weren't all celebrities. They were just people, hanging around on Instagram and stuff like that in their 50s that look amazing. Now she was like, oh, those people look amazing because guess what? They have money, right? But I'm here to tell her, no. You could actually look amazing on a budget. So that's what the topic is about today, and that's what we're going to talk about. If you're out there and you're watching and you have any tips that people could actually use to have glowing, clean, clear skin without breaking the bank, then feel free to comment underneath. Now, this is a family-friendly chat, and we want to keep it clean. Last night, I have a quick chat, and someone came on and were really disrespectful. It's a family chat. We have children on the chat. We do not need anyone to come on here with, derogative comments. We don't need that. Okay, we need it clean and fresh and light, like we're trying to get our skin. All right, let me do some shout out, and then we're gonna go talk about glowing skin on a budget. All right, so we have Frida. First time I'm seeing your name. Is it Frida or Farida? Farida, Farida. Where are you? I'm actually in New York City, and we have Pamela. Hi, Pamela. I got a email from you, right? Okay, guys. So last night, if you missed the chat, it's there. We have a surprise chat, and I was talking about trying to lose some weight, some extra weight and pounds, and I'm gonna be starting this no carb, no sugar challenge tomorrow, 10 days. So Pamela was one person that was like, oh, Chichi, I'm in on this with you. I'm gonna do it. I'm, gonna roll with you. Lo and behold, I got a message from her this morning, like, oh, I'm sorry. I cannot give up I don't remember exactly what she lists, but let's say she said you can't give up our bread or rice, and I think she said some beans. Pamela, come on now, do something. You could do it. You could do it because you could eat meat, right? You can eat meat and vegetables. So go ahead. I am on the other on is actually in a bind because I don't eat meat. So it's gonna be a huge challenge for me. But I like these kind of things. I like these kind of challenges. So I'm all in and I'm starting tomorrow. Whoever wanna start with me is fine. Pamela, I'm so sorry you're chicken out. All right. We also have Karen McDowell. Hello, Karen. Happy Sunday, everyone. We have Aziz Ailey, I think, Haile. First time seeing you on the chat. Welcome to chat. We also have Lucy Najar. I think I mess your name all the time, but it's new Lucy Najar. Let me start over. The show starts at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's here in California. So it's 1:30 Pacific Time and 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I need to stop. But however, if you're in Pacific, you're going to get 1:30. If you're in Eastern Standard Time Zone, you're going to see 4:30. Okay, so I'm just trying to clear that up for people that are in the Pacific or wherever you are. It's going to calculate it out to your time. So it's 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay, all right. I hope that I get that clear. Okay, we have Rani RHANI. Hi everyone. I am now in Saudi. Would like to include myself and welcome myself here. LOL. I miss Chichi and hi Rani. How are you? That's Rani EDER. We also have Finti FEHINTI. Happy Sunday, beautiful Chichi, and you spelled my name right. Karen Williams, Lucy, happy Sunday to you and much love also. Great, that's what we like. And we also have, don't try to post a link on this live chat. It's going to be blocked and it is being blocked, okay? Oh, Lebert, my sister's funeral took place yesterday and today I'm truly tired but didn't want to miss out on joining the live chat out with you, dear Chichibi. Okay, so Lebert is another Diatic subscriber. She have an unfortunate event where, her sister passed in a tragic way and she was really, under. But I'm happy to see you on the chat today. Stay strong, keep the faith, and you will be okay. All right? All right, we have Edith Lamke. Hello, Chichi. Happy Sunday. Please tell me what other oil I can mix with grapeseed oil to use as a moisturizer for the skin. Thank you. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about glowing skin on a budget. So we're going to get in the kitchen and we're going to a basic, okay? Basic food item. A lot of times I like to talk about rosehip oil. I talk about almond oil and all these wonderful good stuff. However, not everyone are able to afford these or have access to these. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to ask you to get in your kitchen and look around and see what oil you use. I'm sure that 99% of us use some form of oil to cook with. Now, the only oil that I'm going to rule out is chicken fat oil. It might be good. Don't get me wrong. It might be good. Okay. Anyway, that's another story. Chicken fat oil, I'm going to rule out. Beef fat oil and all the oil that you get like from animal product, I'm ruling those out because I've not tried any of those. So I cannot come on and testify that these things work. However, there might be a science behind all of that madness with that fat. All right. However, listen, whatever oil you use, there's corn oil and there's soybean oil. Those are the two that I know most people use. Corn oil, soybean oil, and vegetable oil. Okay, you have these three oils in your kitchen. What you need to do, go ahead and look. You're going to notice they all have vitamin E in them. All right. All of these oils are loaded with antioxidant that is great for your skin. So if I put a video and I'm like, oh, go ahead and use some rosehip oil, some almond oil, and you don't have that, get in your kitchen, look what oil you have, whether you have soybean oil, whether you have vegetable oil, or whether you have coconut oil, which I now realize that most people don't have coconut oil, or whether you have some good old corn oil. It's oil, it's still good for your skin. Some is lighter than some, however, but that's what you're going to use. When I give you a scrub and I say go ahead and use some baking soda with some coconut oil, you don't have coconut oil, not to worry. Don't get yourself left out. Go in your kitchen and reach for the vegetable oil, reach for the coconut, the soybean oil, or reach for the corn oil, and just use that on your skin. Now, if you are like, oh, it's going to be different, a wonderful way to pep that up is if you have lime or you have lemon. All you have to do is zest the lime or zest that lemon, put it in that oil, whatever oil you have, whether, as I said, soybean, corn oil. And I'm listing these guys because olive oil and almond oil and rosehip and all those goodness is not available to some people, okay? Remember, this show is broadcast all over the world, and because of that, we definitely have to cater for everyone. So once you have all the good stuff, don't worry, you use whatever I'm suggesting. But if you don't, I'm breaking it down. And don't find this boring guy, because we can't be selfish here. Some people have access to more than the other. Now, if you are, able to afford certain things, you still could get glowing skin on a budget, because believe it or not, the stuff I use on my channel is still on a budget. And if you're into skincare, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Skincare out there can be really, really pricey, all right? Now, you could go out and you could get a facial cream that is going to cost you 50, 60, 70 US dollars, no joke. And those are really, really pricey. So my channel definitely is not high-end. It's still on a budget, but it could further break down for those people that really and truly want to look good and do not have the fun. All right, so we're talking about the oils, and you're going to mix those oil with baking soda. You're going to mix it with brown sugar. You're going to mix it with some oatmeal if you have a little of that. So you're going to use up those oils in your kitchen. But as I said, to infuse that oil, put some lemon zest or some lime zest, even some orange zest in it. Let it soak in that oil, and there you have it. It's going to infuse. You're going to get a little lemon oil, and it's very loaded with antioxidant, and you use that in your recipes. Okay, guys? Now, when it comes on to facial mask, okay? And I actually made a video with this. If you have flour in your kitchen, if you have cornstarch, corn flour, rice, you basically have cornmeal. You basically have the base for facial mask. You can use flour. If I'm going to use some plain old flour, which is really wheat, guess what? You get your flour. You could actually break an egg in that flour. You can make a really good tightening facial mask that is going to get rid of all those large pores. You want to kick it up a notch, you search and you put a little lemon juice in it, or a little lime juice, a little orange juice. If you have peach, you could just put a little peach in that. You could just play with that, and that is going to work wonders on your skin. All right, if you have cornmeal, when the very first facial scrub that I personally know about, believe it or not, is cornmeal. When we were growing up and people exfoliate their skin, it used to be cornmeal, and they used to just put a little water in the cornmeal. And if you don't know what cornmeal is, that's corn that is blended or grounded really, really fine. I think for some people it's pulante. I don't know if it's the dish is pulante or it's just, I think it's pulante they call it, whether or not it is made up. So it's cornmeal. And we normally just put a little water in that and exfoliate the face, or put a little coconut oil and exfoliate the face. So if you have cornmeal, corn flour, and one of my favorite, which I do use on the channel, is is cornstarch. And cornstarch is an amazing base for facial mask, okay? Now, if you're living places like in India and stuff like that, you already have access to Fuller's Earth and Miti Miti and gram flour and all those good stuff. But if you live somewhere where you don't, go in your kitchen, and I'm sure you're going to find either rice, or you're going to find cornmeal, or you're going to find cornstarch. You're going to find one of these ingredients in your kitchen, and you're going to use that as a base. You add stuff to it. Let's say you get in your kitchen and you find only flour. What you're going to do, you're going to be like, hey, I can't make a facial mask because I only have flour. Look around again. What fruit do you have in the kitchen? You have some banana in the kitchen? Okay, crush the banana, put a little flour in there, rub it on your face, squeeze a little lime, or put some olive, not olive oil, some whatever oil you have in the kitchen, and use it on your skin, and you're on your way to beautiful glowing skin on a budget. All right, let me take some comments in case I'm boring people. All right, Chichi, hello Chichi, I have severe under eye circle. I've been using your remedy, but it's still there. What can I do? Also use SPF. All right, so please note that not everyone that have dark under eye circles is just like that. Sometimes it's other, condition that you might have. However, if you're doing all of these goodness and it's not going away, maybe you should try sleeping. We try to get some rest and try not to stress so much, because sometimes we stress so much and we use all kind of things and nothing is happening because we're stressing. And because of the stress and all of that, that is going on with the body, you find that no matter what you do to your skin, it is still there. So you're going to drink some water, you're going to sleep, and try to de-stress yourself. Meditate, all right? And still use the stuff and come back and comment and tell me what is going on. Personally, I like parsley, so I like to talk about parsley. Try some parsley with some potato juice. Put it in the fridge though. Let it get cold before you use it on your under eyes, and use it at least 3 to 4 times per week and come back and comment, okay? All right. So we also have Anne. Home remedy is the best. I missed that. Taranji, yes, your mixes are at a low cost. It's great to shop for the same thing I use to cook and for my facial. That's winning. Thank you so much for that. We also have Maria Feltrin. Love your show. Thanks so much. What lotion do you tend to use the most? What lotion do I tend to use the most? That's a very good question. I would say I use mostly oils, to be honest. I use a lot of shea butter, and I use a lot of cocoa butter. And then I would mix all my wonderful oils in the cocoa butter or the shea butter. So I would say my own personal lotion. Okay. And if I have to buy a lotion out there, I'm normally still, experimenting with it. Let's say I go and I get some Bath and Body lotion. I'm still gonna put my oils in it. So I tend to mix things up a lot, because I feel like once I had the stuff I like to it make it better. But mostly cocoa butter and shea butter, mix, blend, whip. And I have a few videos out there, but I do a lot of that for myself. Okay. All right. Farzana, Chichi, how are you? I love all your pack. Please tell you, can we use baking soda, use baking powder on the face? Okay, guys, no. I don't suggest using baking powder on the face. Baking powder and baking soda is 2 different things. Okay, guys? Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. Baking powder is mixed with tartar, a little bit of a baking soda, and a few other ingredients. So it's totally different. Baking powder is definitely designed for baking, while baking soda is designed to use in a wide variety of ways. Okay, so when I mention baking soda, we're talking sodium bicarbonate or bicarbonate of soda. So do not use baking powder. That's tartar. Little bit of a baking soda is in baking powder. All right. Shirley Tango, nice one, dear. Your beauty tips have helped me a lot, and thank you so much for that. Okay, guys, so now that we know a little bit about the basic stuff in the kitchen that we can use on our skin for glowing skin. What do we do with these things? And we preach it every day that in order to get glowing skin, you have to be dedicated to the skin. You got to make sure to wash, exfoliate, facial mask, and then you're going to use facial toner. Now I'm going to give you a quick and easy facial toner that you could whip up on a budget. If you have any form of a tea, whether you have green tea, white tea, black tea, whatever tea you have, lemongrass tea, whichever tea you have, just boil some of that or brew some of that. Put it away in your refrigerator to cool. Use it to splash on your face, and that's an instant, very, very cheap facial toner. Now, if you have a little coin and you want to kick that up a notch, then you could add a little rose water to that or a little lavender water. Quick and easy, all natural facial toner. Most people have access to some form of a tea, okay? When you have your tea, take a bag, brew it, cool it in the fridge, and use it after you wash your face. Spritz it on your face. If you do not have a spray bottle, take a cotton pad or a wash rag and dab it on your face, or just dab it on your hand just before you put on your moisturizer or your facial serum. Cheap, 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 pretty easy, on your way to glowing skin. Because guess what? 99% of these tea, regardless, we talk a lot about green tea, but white tea is just as good. Black tea is just as good. It's going to get rid of wrinkles and fine lines. It's going to help to tighten and clear the skin of spots and blemishes. So don't be afraid to play around with the tea that you have in your kitchen and in your pantry, whether it is in tea bag form or loose leaf. And guess what? If you have access to loose leaf, it's all the better. Fresh, natural, no pharma chemical. That is the way to go. So there you have an instant facial toner on a budget. All right, back to the chat. I hope I'm not boring you people today. I feel like you guys just like, oh, how low can you go with this facial stuff? Susan Dunn. Susan Dunn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed. Okay. I was wondering how old you are, because you look like you're in your early 30s. I'm 47, looking for skincare for my age. And guess what? You are at the right place, Suzanne. I'm sure some of my subscribers are like, yeah. Like the old ones, not you, like the old ones that have been around for a long time. A lot of times, some people have a problem with me saying my age, while some people like, yeah, tell them your age, blah, blah, blah. And somebody asked the question on my Facebook page, like, I'm just curious how old you are. Most of my old time subscribers do know how old I am. I'm going to answer your question, Susan. I am actually older than you. By a couple of years. All right, I hope that answers your question. So yeah, go ahead and use the things that I am using on your skin, because I am older than you. All right, so we have S.I. Perez. Hello, beautiful. I would like to know what I can do to remove fine lines on the forehead. SC54, and I want to be as beautiful as you. Okay, I have a lot of mask. Fuller's Earth is good for the wrinkles. Get some Fuller's Earth, put some green tea in it, and use that as a facial mask for your forehead, along with facial exercises. I also, when it comes on to forehead wrinkles, especially the deep wrinkles, I love me some papaya. I love to, guys, if you have access to papaya, make it your best friend. When you are getting on in age where you start to see all the wrinkles right here, and you're seeing the wrinkles like the laugh lines and this sagging, like all of that, make papaya your best friend, because papaya is definitely an anti-aging fruit in many ways. So mix up some papaya, put a little yogurt, put it on your forehead, leave it on for 30 minutes or more, rinse it off, and then you do some facial exercises or facial massages. And I like to just 2 fingers, 4 fingers, like I'm showing, and lift. You could lift and hold, or you could just always do that. Always. If you do that on a regular, you're going to see that forehead wrinkle slowly diminish. It's not going to be like, oh, get rid of your forehead wrinkles in 24 hours. No, it ain't going to happen like that. Okay. So you're going to just use these things on a regular and, massage it and do a little facial exercises. And before you know it, the wrinkle is going to slowly disappear and you're on your way to nice, relaxed face. And stop frowning. Like some people like to talk with their forehead like, oh, I tell you, girl. No, stop doing that. I have a friend that do this a lot. She talk with her forehead and you could see the wrinkles on it already. And I'm telling her, stop doing that. You're aging yourself. When you talk a lot with your forehead, this is what happened. I try not to talk with my forehead. I talk a lot with my mouth. Oh, yeah, I'm probably in a good mood today. I don't know why. All right, guys. So we've mentioned, let me see the time. Ooh, whoa. Okay, guys. So facial moisturizer. We are talking about using something in the kitchen that is pretty cheap. Now, if you have some yogurt, okay, you have yogurt, and we are going back to the same rice, cook some rice. Do not overcook, but cook it soft enough. Blend the rice, tip a little bit of a milk in the rice, and use that as a facial mask. It's gonna blend right out on your skin. Use that as an overnight moisturizer. Now you can also choose to tip a little bit of whatever oil you have in the kitchen. So you blend the rice, you put a little fresh milk in it, put a little of whatever oil you have in your kitchen. Use that one on your at night on your face as a moisturizer. That is after your facial toner. That's a quick and easy moisturizer for your face. Anti-aging moisturizer, because guess what? You're going to get a lot of benefit from the rice. You can also choose to soak that rice. What is left, you boil it, take back some of the water that you soak the rice in, put it in the blender with the cooked rice, blend it with a little oil and a little milk, and use that on your face. Okay, you vegan, you don't use milk. What can I use instead? You're going to just use the oil with a little bit of the cooked rice, and you're good to go. Add a little aloe vera if you have that. Some people have a wide variety of stuff in their garden. Then you can use that. If not, get a little lemon zest again and put it in that cooked rice and use it on your skin with a little oil at night. Rinse in the morning. You're good to go. Quick and easy facial moisturizer. If not, splash on some oil on it. Little cooking oil is good. As I said, I just rule out chicken fat, beef fat, and all of that. But whatever oil you use to cook with is good for your face. Once is food grade, then it's good for your skin. If you could put it in your mouth, in your body, what is wrong with putting it on your skin? Banana make a good facial moisturizer. However, you cannot walk around in the daytime with banana on your face. So you're going to use that as a facial mask. You blend that banana, you put it on your face, wear it for about 30 minutes or so, rinse it off. Guarantee you, your face is going to feel so soft. You don't even need to put an oil on it because it's not going to dry your skin. Avocado is another wonderful facial moisturizer. Blend that avocado, put a little oil or no oil. Use the avocado on your skin. Leave it on for a couple minutes. Rinse off. It's going to moisturize the skin. It's going to be soft. It have omega-3 fatty acid and all of that good stuff that's going to penetrate deep in the skin. Now, what else is it that you have in your kitchen? Any form of fruits, any form of vegetable, blueberry, depends on where you're from. The only one that I don't like to use directly on my skin is pineapple, but because pineapple is more like of a peel, so it will peel your skin. But guess what? You can use the pineapple if you're looking for a facial peel. If you find that your face is rough and like it dry with a little bit of a flake and blackhead and stuff like that, you can use the pineapple. Tip a little water in it, because depending on the kind of pineapple, it might be a little strong. Just blend the pineapple, put a little water in it, and use that on your face, and it's going to brighten your skin because it's like a facial peel. So play with whatever you have. And a wonderful thing, guys, that you need to practice is when you go to the store, the pharmacy, or wherever you get your beauty supply from, always read the label, read the back of it. Check out the ingredients in it. And you're going to be surprised sometime, like you reading your favorite moisturizer and you're seeing papaya, rice. You're like, oh, really? Yes, really. So just read. And when you read, go home and you research and find out for yourself what goes into this. what I do on this is the same thing I'm giving you. It's just that it is in its natural state, believe it or not. I have a pomegranate video that I'm going to post, and go in the store, look around. You see a lot of pomegranate facial mask, a lot of pomegranate facial toner and stuff. It's the same thing. It's just that they add preservative to it to keep it longer, and they put it in a nice bottle and sell it to you. It's no different. So don't feel like because you are on a budget, you cannot look your best, you cannot have clean skin, you cannot look as radiant as other people. Take care of your skin, exercise, drink plenty of water, and get some sleep, and you're on your way to a budget friendly glowing skin. Okay, guys, now let me see, my time is up, but I'm going to talk for another 2 minutes, just talking to you guys, taking a few more questions. Okay, guys, guess what? We're going to be debuting a new show, and that is going to be, I think I'm looking at 11 a.m. Tuesday and Thursdays. I'm going to be, telling you more about it. It's going to be called Lunchtime with Khichibeauty. Now, this is not only going to be about skincare. I got to get that clear. We're going to talk about a wide variety of topics. We're keeping it clean. We're going to talk about fashion. We're going to talk about skincare also, and a lot of other goodness. And we're going to talk about food, because during Lunchtime with Chichi, I will be eating. All right, guys. So that is a show that we're going to have coming up in February. I want you guys to all support. I also have a new channel. There's nothing on it yet. It's in the work. It's Alice Maxi. And if you just Google it, or I'm going to start to put the link below. And that channel, we're going to really, do a lot of other different things, but you're going to get to know me a little better. It's not the vlog channel, but it's another, spin-off from this channel. So support. I'm going to put the link down, and you guys go and subscribe, and support. All right, guys. Now for Facebook, I want to address something real fast. The beauty club, we have a problem with the beauty club on Facebook. Now, I did not know there's a limit to the amount of followers that you could have in the beauty club, not the Facebook page, but the beauty club. It's limit to, I think, 1,500. The other day I have 1,500. They clean it out. I think it's down to 12. So a lot of people have been sending requests and thinking that I'm ignoring them, but there is a limit. So I will have to find a way how to get them to expand it, or how to start something else that nobody get left out. So now, if you want to join the Facebook beauty club, somebody from the club will have to get you in. So what you need to do is just to go on the beauty club page and comment. And I don't even know if you're allowed to comment if you're not a part of it, but if you could get on without joining, and you see a member of the club, just ask them to add you, because that's the only way to get in now, because it do cut off. However, don't feel left out. Go ahead and follow Khichibeauty Facebook page. Okay, once you follow the Facebook page, now I'm going to include you in the beauty club. That's the easiest way for me to work that out, so everybody can be happy. And we're trying to grow the Facebook page. We're also going to have a live show on the Facebook page, guys. So go over there, follow and like Khichibeauty Facebook page. All right, guys, I'm not done with the topic, but I think I did my best. Go and watch the lineup of videos that we post last week. I love you guys, and next week we're coming with some wonderful things at Sunday Chit Chat, so you don't want to miss that. I hope I wasn't a little boring today. I'm a little sick. It seemed like I'm coming down with something, but I'm here and I'm fighting it. I'm sweating a little right now, which is a good sign. It means that I'm sweating out whatever it is that is going on. Somebody gave me this bug. It's not really nice, but I guess that's a present for me, one that I take but really didn't like. But I'll get over, and I'll be up and about running and posting videos next week. Well, this week, starting tomorrow, we're back with our everyday videos. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Thank you all for watching. Love yourself. Take care of yourself, because no one is going to do it for you but you. Bye-bye.